Good morning.
We're ready to laugh about it.
Yeah, it's been a couple of days since this incident we're going to talk about now, but we fucked up completely.
So here's the tea.
This was our last morning in Vietnam. 2 weeks of magic behind us, Bangkok ahead of us, so we thought. We spent a few hours soaking up the streets one final time, completely unaware that in a few hours, everything was about to fall apart.
Good morning. We are off to Bangkok. Luckily we checked in early because Paul saw that our flights are actually 2 hours earlier than what we thought it was. So we are busy. I am busy packing the bags. Paul's getting ready for the airport. We're going to check out in the next 30 minutes. And then I think we're going to wait at the pool area till we have to leave. I might head out to go look at some shops. And then we're going to head to the airport. And then we'll be there this evening, which is so exciting. And then we have the whole day in Bangkok tomorrow. So I'm so excited about that.
It's just too hot. It's so nice inside the hotels and in the shops. As soon as you go outside, it is ridiculous. It's so humid. Today feels worse than yesterday. But we can't walk too far.
Yeah, it's not. 5 minutes.
Because we also have these little carry-on bags. It's like 7 kgs each.
I'm gonna leave you at a coffee shop.
Then you're gonna be taller than me. Okay, then I'm gonna put on floppers. Because that'll give me an extra 10 centimeters too.
Get you some proper Africa burn boots.
What are you getting me into? Okay. Nearby social station. Got ourselves some iced tea and orange juice. Anna did some window shopping. Bought herself a beautiful top. No, she did buy a top. Back to the hotel, getting our bags, and then onwards to the airport, then to Bangkok. So we eventually got to the airport in Ho Chi Minh. This was around 2 in the afternoon. Our flight to Bangkok was going to be around 5. We got ourselves a juice, went to the counter when it eventually opened up, and then when we finally got in front, they checked in my bag, and then they got to Ilana. And then when they got to Ilana, the lady asked, "Where's her visa?" And I was like looking at her with my big 4 eyes, I'm like, "What visa?" To my understanding,
I instantly, when your phone gets lost, those chills that you get, that's what I felt. Like it was just like the blood is drained from my body.
now look, this was we did quite preparation and extensive research into these countries, obviously, where to stay, what we need, and I'm convinced I did use ChatGPT. I think for that specifically, just because South African passport holders don't need a visa. You can go to Thailand for 60 days visa free. And I'm pretty convinced that I saw that Botswana passport holders, because Ilana is a Botswana passport holder, and they kind of have the same access too. Boy, was I wrong.
But we did do that research about a year ago when we were planning to go to Thailand. And then when the opportunity arose, we didn't double check again. So it's kind of our own fault.
Anyway, now you can imagine it's 1.5 hour before boarding. This lady tells us, listen, well,
So I can't go to Bangkok tonight because we were meant to apply for a visa for me several weeks ago, which we were very unaware of because South Africa is visa free.
Paul is busy booking us new flights because
She's helping us, the lady in front. I think it was at Vietjet or Vietnam Airlines because we were flying Bangkok. And
yeah, she was running around with my ID because I have permanent residency in South Africa. She was trying to figure out something like seeing if we could get someone from the embassy to contact us, stuff like that. And to be honest, like we both kind of knew in the back of our heads, like I don't think we're going to be able to make this happen. Because then we started doing some extensive research
into agents. So with Vietnam, you can get agents. If something goes wrong, you can get like a runner that can get you like a visa on arrival, VOA.
But
they call it in Vietnam. But Thailand, on the other hand,
we have to do it through the Thai embassy in South Africa.
It takes you 7 to 14 days to get a visa, and that is if it's fast. That's like a fast track service that can take 3 to 5 business days, so 7 to 14 business days too.
And it was weekend.
It was on a weekend, so it was right there and about there when we were sitting, and I was like, okay, I gotta do damage control right now because I'm not too keen on going back home. And yeah, I mean, we were still feeling it, so cancelled everything I could cancel. Luckily and fortunately, I got to get a refund for all the hotels that I booked. I lost the ticket, however, from Vietnam to Thailand for the both of us, since it was too last minute. And travel tip, do not book through travel agencies. We'll get to that later. Just book directly with the airline. I'll get to that. But anyway, I lost that ticket and went back to the counter to that same lady, and I was like, okay, listen, where can the both of us go today, right now, with our passport? So they recommended Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia, she recommended Singapore, she recommended Sri Lanka, you can go to South Korea, which is a visa on arrival.
Hong Kong was one?
Hong Kong. We obviously asked her Southeast Asia, and then she got to Philippines. We've been speaking about Philippines for 2 years now. We had a friend who went to Nido. Actually, she did Sharjah, and like she actually did quite a bit. And we actually went and did some research, checked some YouTube videos, and we loved it. That was actually like one of our next trips.
We did that about a year ago as well.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that was about a year ago when we did all of this. And right there and there, she said, okay, listen, this is around 3. The next flight leaves at 9 to Philippines, Manila. And I was just like, listen, book it. It is, what's the time now?
I think it's 7. It's 7:20.
We're not going to Bangkok, but our good news, we're going to Philippines. Let's just go through security first.
4-hour flight.
Do it.
We
So
have
right
no
there-
other travel plans, no hotels booked, nothing. We were just like, okay, let's just get the flight. We'll figure everything out when we get there.
Well, look, like our return tickets back home was from Bangkok. No, from Phuket.
And they won't even let me fly to Phuket.
So she wasn't allowed to fly. And obviously, remember, we were going to go to Thailand for about 2 weeks. It can take you 2 weeks. So it's just too risky to take that route. And no, I just started like, we're not going to spend the rest of our trip like this. We're going to another country. And we went to Manila. Oh my goodness, bro. Tell us how our day went. Tell them what happened.
Fabulously, I got to go to my honeymoon destination of dreams,
Where's that?
the Philippines.
I thought we were going to Bangkok.
We're going to Palawan.
But I thought you were going to Thailand.
No, my passport said
Anyway,
so.
lost the money of that flight.
Lost the money for Bangkok, but we quickly booked new flights. So luckily there was a flight leaving to the Philippines tonight at 10. So we were gonna fly around 4 o'clock. We waited till 10:30. We're on our flight now, and we will see you guys in
Manila.
Manila.
Obviously, like I'm very finicky with doing research before I go to a place in a country. I did no research on any of it. I just remember Nido, Palawan, Sharjah. But I remember Palawan specifically. We wanted to see Palawan. But I know you need to fly into Manila. We flew into Manila. Touchdown, Manila. I can't believe I'm standing here right now. If you asked me 24 hours ago where I would be, I did not think I'm going to be standing in Manila. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. I need food. I need sleep.
I need sleep. I don't need food.
I have no idea what to expect going on these
We
airport
have
tours.
researched Philippines because we really wanted to come here last year, and then we ended up like just putting it to the side. We haven't decided what our itinerary is, so tomorrow we will figure that out as well. We also thought because it's the biggest city in the Philippines that it would be okay to just kind of stay anywhere.
So there's like a bunch of options that is fine. Obviously later on into our Philippines trip, after doing more research, I realized Makati is the spot for tourists to stay. So if you go to Philippines, to Manila, go stay in Makati. We, however, did not have time to just do research on where to stay, so we went with the second best option. No, I just booked in the area close to the marina, close to the to the harbour, which is usually nice because a lot of cities
necessarily walk around.
Yeah, a lot of the cities with like, if you like close to the beachfront, it's usually nice close to the beachfront. So I booked close to the beachfront. I booked at Pasay City. It was okay. Look, the hotel where we stayed, very nice, but it is a 360, complete 360 from what you would be used to. A lot of security going into hotels, kind of like bag checks and stuff.
It felt like we were rocking up at an embassy everywhere we went, by the type of security they had at every establishment.
Also difficult to get cash. Also cash, in like in that side of the city, you need cash everywhere. Transport is a mission. Oh, network, Wi-Fi. Big issue there. Just very selfish with the network. So you have to get a SIM card. We didn't get a SIM card and you didn't get cash at the airport. We just landed, everything was closed. It was around midnight and went straight to the hotel via getting a Grab. We got the next morning up, went and did our washing. I was busy that entire day, next day, trying to change our tickets, return tickets, which I eventually managed to get done. But moral of the story, do not book through travel agencies. Just book with the airline, even if it's more expensive. I think it was about 36 to 48 hours that we stayed in Manila. First of all, we got the wrong perception of Manila. We stayed in the wrong side of the city. I think we were just also overwhelmed with everything going on. We didn't get to explore the city in whole. But we actually did go and stay in Makati later on into the trip. We'll get to that. Yeah, that 24 hours was just so critical. It was just ridiculous.
We had to figure out how we're going to wangle this. When are we going to book our flights out to Palawan? How's it going to happen? Because we wanted to book our flights as soon as our return flights home or sorted, then we'll book the Palawan flight. So all of that admin had to be done, and then we would book our flights to Palawan.
We eventually got the flights changed about 6 to 7 hours later. I think it was right, literally when I got it changed, we booked then the flights to Palawan, just via Cebu Air Pacific. And that was the next day. I got the next flight at like 5 or 6 that evening. So the rest of the day, we just kind of like went and fetched our stuff, went to the big Mall of Asia,
Mall of Asia. Went to the Mall of Asia, which is quite cool to see.
We are in Manila.
In the Mall of Asia.
That is
the largest mall in Asia.
Super cool. Gave in our washing on the other side of the bay. Manila is a strange city. I haven't seen too much of it yet, but questionable. First, you get a buy, get a SIM card, withdraw money.
We weren't able to do it anywhere else outside, so we're hoping to do that in the mall. Also, no one was helpful with lending Wi-Fi and stuff like that, so
I had to go into a small little agency office, and the guy there was polite enough to just let me jump on his Wi-Fi, to which I got then grabbed to this Mall of Asia. Had a questionable breakfast. Chicken here, that has to be lab grown chicken.
Yeah.
Like dark brown meat.
Plasticky.
Very questionable, but the only reason why we ordered that half a chicken was because we needed the protein. We haven't had any proper whole food protein within the last 2 days. Anyway, not too bad, eh? This is obviously a mall and it's very hot outside. It's like 80% humidity, 36 degrees.
Although security is still a big thing there as well. Like I feel like every establishment was like high on security. So obviously you like high alert as well. They say that pickpocketing is a thing. So yeah, we felt a little bit uneasy, but we had something to eat. We got a SIM card and then we were set. We were like, okay, we have all our essentials. We feel a little bit more grounded.
So we went back to the hotel and then we ended up booking our flights, and yeah, we left the next morning. And what are we up to today?
Well, geez, it is 12 noon. We're going to Palawan. That's gonna be sick. I've booked this 4 nights in the most beautiful spot in Palawan. Got the driver last minute because we're landing quite late in the afternoon, so there's no shuttles or buses, so they get a private driver. And it's quite a mission, but we eventually got everything done. We have to be in the airport in like 2-3 hours. So I'm trying to get work done here.
Having coffee right now, and then we're gonna do some work, and then we're gonna head to the airport. There was a little bit of a hour delay on our flights as well, but we were like,
It's just all part of the fun, you know?
It was just testing us. And then, yeah, we ended up landing in Palawan at what time in the evening?
We land just before like around 7:30.
Yes.
And then there's no shuttles running at that time. You have to book it privately or you have to get a private driver. So we were fortunate enough. So in that time I was like looking Facebook, because Facebook is actually Facebook groups, and Facebook is where you find like gems in regards to service providers and vendors on those groups and on posts there. So I did some research and this one name kept popping up. I decided, okay, this guy, we gotta use him. I think he charged me 5,000 pesos, which is about $80. Around $80 for a 3.5 hour, 4-hour drive.
Yeah. We ended up stopping halfway, which was so cool. We ended up stopping at a side like street next to the road, a vendor. She was like doing coffees, and there was like a selection of like obviously like their local chips and sweets. We had a little pit stop. Our first little pit stop in Palawan next to the road. We're obviously getting some 2-minute noodles or ramen. What's the vibe? Paul is busy shopping for more beer.
We are in Palawan for ourselves 4 local beers. Some local chocolates.
Yes.
That looks great, so I bought 2. And then
Yeah. Everyone has buns. Buns. Ice creams. Yummy. And ramen. So we each ate a ramen.
the noodles.
Yes, they should just put some hot water in.
The noodles was amazing. It was honestly, you know when you have that feeling when you just landed, like.
He said it was the best news he's had in his life.
And we got these these oaks from, I think it was from London, and he was just sitting there like this, bro. He was just devouring the noodles, like, bro. I told him like, good days, like, bro, this is the best noodles. Our driver got his coffee. He eventually dropped us at the port. Now this was at like at 10, 11 at night. The roads are too remote to our accommodation, so the driver with his car, he can't get there. So our accommodation, amazing. This was probably the best accommodation. We'll do the recommendation. We kind of like did the whole trip. Best place. But anyway,
so
they arranged us a tuk-tuk. And this was 11 at night. Now Ilana and I, they're on a tuk-tuk. Now just go Google how a tuk-tuk looks. With our big ass 25 kilogram bags.
We have a video, I have a video.
Sitting on the back there with our, oh my goodness. Anyway, as you like driving, it's just like pa, 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 pa.
Yeah,
So,
I was like, how is it gonna stay stable? But obviously it's 3 wheels, so it's the most stable.
oh
But,
my goodness.
yeah,
And
but
then
I must say the roads in Palawan are very, very nice. The main roads.
Yeah.
Like they're very well kept. In the villages, they're well lit. So
There's nothing wrong with the side roads. It's just, it's not tar.
It's remote.
It's dirt roads, but very, like, Palawan is very clean in general. Like,
Yeah.
it's a complete opposite from what you would get in the metro. Completely 2 different worlds. The people in Palawan just laid back. It's like an island life, but you still get people like, they work hard there. They're hardworking people and just amazing people in general. We had probably the best time of our trip in Palawan. But we're gonna get to that later, because it was around the time we got into the tuk-tuk that we started doing extensive vlogging or filming again.
we just got to Palawan. We haven't seen with our own eyes what it looks like, but we just know. Just look how dirty the phone is doing. So, because of everything that's going on in the world, and we're flying with Emirates, They said we're up for like free changes to our flights and stuff, so we're busy looking because we already want to extend at least by 2 days, because flying home from Palawan on Sunday is super expensive, but flying on Monday, Tuesday is not bad. So if we can stay the weekend still in Palawan and at least be here for more than 4 days, I'm literally gonna cry. I'm literally so excited.
I think we're gonna select the flight for the 20th.
Can they
of
already
May.
do it just like that?
Yeah.
Really?
So we're gonna fly out midnight on Wednesday next week. That's about
Midnight from Palawan, from Manila.
Yeah. Wednesday, like
Oh.
midnight. Yeah, we're not gonna spoil our entire trip, but let's just say
The best vlog is yet to come.
the video's gonna be insane. You're gonna love it.
We also love your comments.
That our comments are really, you guys are entertaining, so please just go boss, give us more. And then also recommendations for our next trip. We're looking at Eastern Europe and we're looking at a couple of places. There's some great recommendations in the comments, places we need to see, so just keep them coming. Thank you so much for those who already subscribed. You guys are day ones. We're doing this at the end of the day for you, but also for us as a way to look back on our travels one day, because we just regret not filming our previous travels, and this has been so amazing just to look back at our previous travels, at this trip. So awesome. We hope you guys enjoy the content. More to come. Much love.